Good morning. Right, so I'm going to nip on today. I'm going to show you a couple of stretches that are good for runners because there's the Cardiff Half on today and the London Marathon on today. So it'll be good to recap on what stretches are good if you are a runner. So let me just check. There we go. We're on. Got the banner underneath. Let's see if Facebook gives a notification. It's not yet. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let me just see if I can share that. Might let me. Can only share that to a group, I think. Can I share that to Swansea Sports? Right, so what I'm going to do, you know the basic stretches that you would do. Runners should be doing their quadriceps. So if you can hold on, you do your heel to butt, knees together is harder. That will stretch the front of the thigh. That's a very basic stretch. I want to show you some better ones than that, I think. Well, not better, but different ones to this. So what you're going to do, runners need to, they come to me, they get groin injuries, they get problems with their hips. So it's really important to do the hip flexor stretches. So if you come upside down into what we call a downward dog in yoga, you bend your knees, you bring your right foot through the hands. And if you are a really tight hip, you may even have to help your leg through, and that's fine. You can put the back knee down, and then you can really feel that stretch in the back leg. To make it more advanced, you can wiggle the front foot a little bit further forward. We do tend to keep the knee over the ankle when we do it in yoga. And sometimes though people prefer to bring the knee forward. That's a bit controversial, but it does actually keep your knees more nimble. So I can really feel that in my back hip now. And also runners get tight backs from all this movement as they run. So what we do in yoga, we add a twist. That's a brilliant stretch. Time is limited. Everyone's busy. Now you can look up, but if you find that hurts your neck, you can just look to the side. Notice the knee wants to do this. So we need to bring it back in. Keep it close to your chest. Absolutely fantastic hip flexor stretches. I do lots of this online. And I make sure that my participants look after their flexibility of their hips. We're going to step back, and then you do that on the other side. So you bring your left foot through, and you can help that leg if you want to. And then you can bring the left arm up. So again, make it a bit harder. You might be able to get that leg a bit further forward. So it doesn't have to be if you run. If you're going walking miles still, like we started in lockdown, then make sure you stretch your hips because they will get tight just from walking miles as well. I'm just going to show you a couple today, and then I'll be back on in the week. Because Sunday is not rest day anymore, is it? Sunday is busy day. So also then, calf muscles. People come to me, they've injured their calf, usually from running up hills. This walk the dog. So put that position as your back straight, look towards your legs, push your right heel down. My calves are so tight, it's crazy. Push your left heel down. I call this walking the dog. Or pedal push, sometimes we call this as well. So that is absolutely fab. And also, if I quite like it when you do it on one leg like this. It's very intense. So if you suffer with cramp, gosh, it's going to be one of these days today I can't speak. Cramp, that's good to do as well. You can do it on the other leg, and you can hold it for a couple of minutes if you can. Great stretches to do. And we'll look at hamstrings another time as well. So we come onto the knees now. Also, before I would do a run, I personally would do some warming up of my hips like this. But you can do it before or after. Keep your hips mobile, because if your hips get tight, end up with tight hamstrings, and it affects your back as well, which we don't want. So just do a couple more of those. I'm going to get ready for my next appointment. So have a fab day. If you're doing the run, or I'll be doing the run now, have a fab day. Look after yourself and make sure you don't get injured. Bye-bye.